Have you ever opened up Microsoft Word, stared at that blank white page, and just felt a little stuck? Well, you're definitely in the right place. We're going to cut through all the noise and give you just the essential skills you need to make a great-looking document with confidence starting right now. So, are you ready? Whether you're working on a resume, a report for work, or a school paper, making it look professional is everything. We're going to tackle that together, and I promise you, it is way easier than you think. All right, here's the game plan. We are going to build one complete document together. We'll start with nothing, a totally blank page, and end up with a file that's ready to share. We're only focusing on the absolute must-know basics to get you up and running fast. First things first, before we can start typing away, we need to know where everything is. So let's take a super quick tour of the Word workspace. Think of it like getting to know your new and very powerful digital desk. Okay, look at the top of your screen. You see that whole big area with all the buttons and options? That's called the ribbon. It's basically your command center. Instead of just a jumble of tools, everything is neatly organized into tabs. For today, pretty much everything we need is right there in that Home tab. And then, of course, you've got this giant white space right in the middle. That's the main event, your document area. It's your blank canvas. This is where all the magic happens and your ideas come to life. All right, tour's over. See, that wasn't so bad. Now it's time for the fun part, actually creating something and getting our ideas down on the page. When you first start, Word kind of gives you two main paths. You can pick a blank document, which gives you total freedom to do whatever you want, or you can use a template. A template is like a head start. It's a pre-made design for things like resumes or flyers. Honestly, for beginners, templates are a fantastic way to save time. And using one is so simple. You just go up to File, click New, and you'll see a whole library of options. Find one you like, click it, hit Create, and boom, the design work is already done for you. Now, whether you started with a template or a blank page, this part's the same. You see that little blinking vertical line? That's your cursor. Just click anywhere on the page and start typing. And if you make a mistake, no problem. The backspace key is your best friend. It's really that simple. Okay, so we've got some words on the page, but right now they're just words. Let's talk about making them look good. This is called formatting, and it's the secret to turning plain text into something that looks sharp and is easy to read. Take a look at this. The information is all there, sure. Project report, Q1 findings, but it's pretty flat, right? Your eye doesn't really know where to look first. Let's call this our before picture. To fix this, we only need a few basic tools, and they're all in that Home tab we talked about. We're talking about making text bold so it pops, using italics for a little emphasis, changing the font size to make headlines, and using alignment to organize everything on the page. And here's the after. It's the exact same words, but look at the difference. Just by making the title bold and a little bigger, your brain instantly knows what the most important part is. This is the whole point. Just a couple of simple clicks can make your document look 1,000 times more professional. So, we've written our text, we've made it look great, but none of that matters if we lose it all, right? This is the final and maybe the most crucial step, saving your work so you can share it with the world. The process is super straightforward. You're just gonna head back to that File menu and this time pick Save As. This lets you give your file a name, something you'll remember, and then tell your computer where to put it. Once you do that, just hit Save. When you save, you'll see a couple of file options. The two you really need to know are .docx, which is the normal editable Word file. Think of it as your master copy. And then there's .pdf. A PDF is like taking a photo of your document. It locks everything in place so it looks the same on any computer, which is perfect for when you're ready to share it. And that is it. Once your file is saved, it's all set. You can attach it to an email, upload it to a website, whatever you need to do. You've officially gone from a blank page to a finished, polished document. We've just walked through the entire process, from opening the program to sharing your final work. You now have the core skills to create clean, professional documents anytime you want. So, the only real question left is, what will you create?